Hi, I'm Robin William. You are 14 CS250. I'm going to explain Unix 7th experiment. Here is my experiment. My experiment is about file operation using system calls. So here is my questions. Write a C++ program to copy the content of one file to another file using Unix system calls. So and I will first of all read off all the question and I will explain it. Now, second question: write a C++ program concatenate two files and write to the third return to the third file using Unix system calls. Write a C++ program append some data outside existing file using system calls and randomly access to the file in the system calls. Now I'm going to copy the content to the one file to another file. Now I'm going to explain the first question. So in that, first of all, this is my code. My code is about to copy from one file to one file. So hash include ever stream here using I'm using a function to ltla.h, and here I'm using namespace dot and here using int main, and here I'm installation to it object to fd1 fd2, and here also I'm installation to char buffer 100 size I'm using. So file name I'm 10 size I'm going to use the character f to 10. So cout is to print out the value, so into the file and the enter. So so we're going to input the file, it's the input, so file name. So fd is equal to open and the file name and on output read only, so the operation will be file only going to read in this operation if fd is equal to -1. So if fd of 1 is equal to -1, the file doesn't exist. Okay, if the value of the will does not -1 value will not exist, else read fd1 and buffer and 100. So if it is the value of read fd1 and buffer and 100, okay, see the content of the file or there. Okay, if it is down there, okay, the enter a new file name. So it is going to enter a new file name. So save in, okay, f2. So it will going to get the f2 of the character of the output. So whatever they get a new file name, it will store in here. And ft is equal to create f2. So 071. So it is a permission, user permission for that to create a loop. So you have to write fd to buffer and 100. So it is going to that the fd of that file. So the file will be coming here and buffer will be the maximum size of the array of that buffer. So it's the cout equal the content will be a file. So it will going to store it, read it will be the other file. Now I'm going to explain how to copy this program. So in that, sorry, g plus plus c plus f and dot slash a dot out. So enter a file name. So I'm going to already have one, I created one file, so that file I'm going to enter. So 771.txt. so this file actually was created. In that file actually I give some hello, like that statements only I give. So the contents of the files are, so the contents of the file, the input of the file will be like in this. Okay, this is my William. So enter a new file name. So whatever I can give I new. So I can give Kevin. So the file will be going to store it here. So this is my content. So my input will be coming under the William Kevin the statements. Okay, so my next question is about this program contained two files and write in the third internet. So concatenation and going to do it in the third internet. So here is my program. So here I'm using IO stream and sto.io.h and a functional I'm using here and using namespace and int main. So in that, here I'm using a character and f1 the size of array of 20 and f2 size of array of 20, so maximum size of the array. So f3 and so here I'm giving a buffer 50 and here using another buffer 50. So cout enter the first file name. So it will storing here. So cout and then the second file name and third and depending on the storing out of okay point. Int fd is equal to open f1 dot read only. So the file first file will going to read only. So if fd is equal to -1, okay, if the file fd value is equal to -1, the cout file does not exist. Okay, if the file destination is equal to 0, the file does not exist. And if eft is equal to open f2 read only, the second value is going to read. So if the value is equal to fd is equal to -1, file does not exist. So the f2, if it is the f2 value is between -1, the value will not exist. Yeah, then after the fd, third file will be open and it will write only. So it will write that first and second concatenation of first and second, and it will write it here. So after that, if f3 is equal to -1, if the value is equal to f, so without file created, file does not exist. Else, if it is a file that f is equal to -1, it does not exist. If else, read by fd buffer -41 and read f2 buffer 1 and 22 and write fd buffer 41, and these are all the conditions which are given to for that to read and write, to copy and paste it into here. So it will copy for fd fd1, it will copy it here and That's the function here. So I'm going now to explain this one. So enter the first file name 171.txt and enter the second file name 72.txt. So enter the third file name 73.txt. Actually the has been written. So my third question will be, write a C++ program to upload some data existing from the Unix system calls. So it's going up and from the Unix system calls. So as follows, I am using either stream and functional and string and C type and concatenation. So this is stdio and input output I am using here using namespace std int main. So here I am using an installation the carry f1 of 200 maximum buffer and buffer and 200. The cout value of will be the endl and the ldl enter the name. So then we'll storing it here. So int f is equal to open f1 dot write only. So f1 file is going to open and it will write only. And if the f1 value is equal to -1, see if the file exist. If the value will be actually it was open, so if the value will be the -1, the value does not exist. Else, if it is not -1, if the value will come at here, so enter the data is appended, so the value will going to happen. C is equal to buffer, so the buffer will be going to the last value. So L dot C is equal to FD of 1 0.1 int number is equal to write FD of 1 and buffer comma 7. So the value is going to return here. The file name. So the value will be appended. My third question, let us see plus randomly access the file using the system call. So as follows, the IOS team using function I'm using namespace std and int main I'm using int ft. So here is actually ft and position and a pointer here I'm installation in the int variable and char buffer to maximally 200 and char file name is equal to 10. So here the cout will be enter the file name and the value is storing it here. If I was going to read the file, so you have opened the file name and read only, so the file will read only. If ft is equal to -1, if the value of ft is equal to -1, cout is equal to file does not exist. Else, cout enter the location from which the access will be pointed. Okay, so the value will be pointed to that file only. So the pointer will be coming at here. So position of the LC, the last position is saying that ft is equal to pointer and 0. Int is equal to read position is equal to 200 minus the pointer. So the buffer value will be coming at here. And read the fd buffer read position. So the read the buffer of the value to see the content of the file from the position and pointer of this cout is equal to greater than buffer. So enter file name 7.txt location which want to be accessed. So I have to access from the medium. So it will access from the medium button. So this is my question. Thank you for watching.